Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Giants. We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
He completes it in traffic. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Back deep for the Giants, Tyrone Tracy. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Now here's Cam Scatterby on the ground. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Darts out of the shotgun. Has his man. That's their rookie from Penn State. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Cut out left. And he's brought down at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, here's Dart. Looking right, and he finds him. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
40-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Driving forward with Scatterboot. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Get some space around midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it's good for a New York first down.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers, but when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Dart going to throw again. Throw is caught. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Complete to Hyatt. Touchdown, New York. The Giants have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. a give here to Genty. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Jackson now on third. And the Giants are on when he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. He's got it at the 24. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10.
Ready? Rocco 80.
One play action with Dart. Brought in right side. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And his gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this.
Okay.
Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Going right back to Scannaboo. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line with the defense all over this one.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
79, 75.
Here goes Dart to the air. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
Offense in the hurry up here. They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this third down play. Here he goes, third and long. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Jackson looking to throw. It's a screen play to Genty. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop though made at the 46. Third down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on fourth and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. He's got it to his running back. And And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. What a play to beat this defense on fourth down. 23 yards and a first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Hey, report! Report! It's on!
Jency does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal.
Alrighty. No, we changed it.
Quick throw left side, complete. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Tyrone Tracy now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Tracy on return. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Scatterboo now from the gun. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They've got first down here from the 36. Dart setting in to throw here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Dash, go now.
Darts back to throw. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Rocco 80. 19 tight.
From the gun, it's Tracy. On the move, past the 40. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Well, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go, set.
To throw, here's Dart. Got a man downfield, this is Neighbors. And into the end zone, touchdown New York. The Giants get some late points and the lead. Neighbors with a touchdown. Here's Sly to try the point after. Extra point sent in through the lane. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Lamar now from the gun. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Takes it in at the 26.
Tyrone Tracy on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Travel like a bond, I'm a traveling man. LAX, out the Baltimore, they landing in France. Play some shows out in Germany and ball in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the monkey pass, homie.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
It's Scatterbull on 2nd down. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Third down now. Here's Dart. He finds Neighbors right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. The Giants are set to punt. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 24-yard line.
Forward. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st down. Here's Lamar. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. From the gun, Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll throw. Third and long. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
The almost pick hasn't shaken their faith in this offense. They're leaving him out there. Here's fourth down. Jackson yet again. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Okay, ready?
See how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Hyatt with the grab. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He'll take this at the 10. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6. Hurt.
Running with Scatterboo. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good for a New York first down. One play in and they are already close to midfield. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Cut out left. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
We give right side. It's Scatterboo. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
The give to Tracy up the middle. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
A
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year, and I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Jackson. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Jackson throwing here. That one's complete over the middle. He gets loose down the right side. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points.
For the extra point.
An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens cut it to a field goal game.
Ravens 14.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields it from the 8. He loses it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams...
And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead on the first play of the drive. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Ready up.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go.
Here's Scattergood. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here goes Dart to the air. And they make the tackle at the 38. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On first down, here's Dart. Hauled in left side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Second down now, 7 to go. On the ground, it's Scannaboo. Trucks a defender. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, here's Dart. Connects on the crosser. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Shut up. Let's go.
Darts out of the shotgun. Put the body on the line for his team. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That's another Giants first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On the carry, this is Scannaboo. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off. That's Teddy Buchanan. He's at midfield. 30. Hits the 20. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6.
This offense had time to go through the 5 stages of grief by the time that interception reached the other end zone, Kate. Denial when they saw it picked up. Anger's return picked up steam all the way through to some reluctant acceptance that they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Dart resetting here after the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Second and 10 now. Here's Dart. Hits his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Dart. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Ravens take over as he records his 10th career INT.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They give up the guts. It's Genty. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be second and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Back to Genti. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Brought in by his back here. It's Genti. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Look down, here's Jackson. Now a hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets fourth down. We know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing on first down, it's Dart. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Catch is made in close. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants now within one score in the fourth. Darting this offense, getting set to go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the...
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
180.
Play action now with Jackson. Throw left side, complete. The 30. He's at the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Shoots away from one. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Now Dart. Pulled in by his back. Scatterboo. And he's going to be stopped around the 37. A gain of 15 there. And it's good for a New York first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
We've set it downs from the 37.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Dart gonna throw again. Screen here for Scatterboo. First and more inside the 45. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
Dart setting in the throw here. And they pick him off again. Tyreek Stevenson has it. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
But once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running run. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Flushed out of the pocket. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Ravens nearing their 6th win this season. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
A 49-yard attempt.
Luke knocks it through, and that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kid, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
On the set.
First and 10 from the 32.
Street.
Scatterable here on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Darts back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left, and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
19, let's go.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off the turnover on downs. First and 10 now from the 46. They're going to pass it here. On and quick, and they bring it down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a second down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
On third down, Genty. And he gets him 5, but still a ways short of that line to gain, so here comes fourth down.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 6 yards.
The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up. On fourth now, on comes Tyler Luke, going to try this field goal for the Ravens. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row.